Please, that's that you can shut outside the screen door. My look just gave me a guilty conscience. Like you know exactly what my. We're out here currently doing a search. What's up, everybody? All right, you guys. So as always, before we get started, make sure. Hello, everyone. I'm looking through. Speaking out to their parents and their parents reaching out to me, speaking on that matter. And August 11th, she's 13 years old. She's missed part of the school year. Will be coming to the club. The first one was this. The first thing. Have y'all heard of the Janiah McMichael Rogers case? Even though 14-year-old Janiah McMichael has been missing for nearly 9 months, her family still holds out hope that she will be found alive. Just say she was pregnant and had a baby? No. That was just another baby we was gonna accept. Yes, I was like, we not gonna have another baby. You gonna get an abortion? Just say she was pregnant and had a baby? No. That was just another baby we was gonna accept. Never ending rabbit hole. Yeah, so like Tiffany. My brain's putting together the. What I don't understand is where are these people hiding on the internet? What is your name? That's the mom's voice. What is your name? It's Roshandy Antonisha. There he would ask. Put out a silver alert for a 13-year-old girl who they believe is in serious danger. Janiah McMichael was last seen on August 11th in Gary, Indiana, wearing a black hoodie, black PJs, and black and red shoes. She's 4'3", 101 pounds. If you see her, please give Gary Police a call. How you doing? My name is Antonio Rogers. I'm the biological father of Janiah Rogers. First of all, I just want to thank Casey, bodyguard, for helping me and assisting my family trying to find my daughter. I give you full permission to use whatever resources and to keep searching for my daughter. And thank you for your services. And if anybody has any type of information regarding Janiah, please let Casey know, my mom know, let me know. I'm just trying to find my daughter. I know. What I don't understand is that if they went into her home and they said that there was foul play, but what are they waiting on? All resources possible trying to find my daughter. I am the biological father of Janiah Rogers. And once again, I give you full permission. I'm looking for
Y'all know, once I get my mind on something, I gotta keep digging, I gotta keep going, because we have to find our children, especially our little black and brown children. We gotta find them. Now, between yesterday and all day today, I've been getting contacted by a lot of former and current schoolmates of Janiah. Former and current. They had a lot of great things to say about Janiah, but they also had a lot of things to say regarding how she felt, the things that she told them, a lot of things that were revealed, especially those that lived in her same community. This baby was failed by her parent, by her mother. She was failed by some of her family, not all, but some of her family. She was failed. She was failed by some parts of the system also, because I found out that CPS had reports, over 20 reports, about what's going on in Janiah's home.
Hey.
Okay, so first of all, CPS has been in and out of that house multiple times. Now, at first, I couldn't understand like why they didn't take the kids out, but I have just graduated school to be a social worker, and one of the things we had to learn was what you have to look for to remove a child from the house. So now I understand. That's number one. Even though I still feel like they still should have been removed from the house. Number two, as a mother, there's no way I'm not going to know, first of all, that my child left the house at midnight.
Right.
And then considering where they live, like you're right in the middle, like there's other houses, there's stores, there's, it's not like it's in a secluded area. Like people could see. Somebody would have saw that child walking off. Like she's not going to just walk off and like just literally disappear. So, I mean, I firmly believe that mom, she had something to do with it. Like if you watch her in each of those interviews, you'll see her pushing out those tears. Like she's really pushing it. But the very last one that I saw, the grandma said that one of the sisters told her that the mom and Kiera put Janaya in the water. So supposedly what they're doing is they're supposed to be waiting for, I guess, the Calumet River to unfreeze, and they're going to go into the river to look for her.
So when was this? Do you know? When did the so how old is the sister that said that? Do we know?
So I know she's younger, so she might be like around my son's age, which is around 10, maybe 9 or 10, somewhere around there.
And did she say if she saw it herself or if that's what she heard or what?
The only thing the grandmother said was that's what the little girl said. At least that's what they're saying. Now, my thing is the FBI went in that house. So the FBI went in there and they were seen bringing stuff out. But it's like they went in there one day, they brought stuff out, and then that's it. Like they left. Nothing, they never said anything. They didn't say if they found any evidence.
Who
Nobody
said
was
that there was foul play
arrested.
though? Somebody said that they think that there was foul play. Was that law enforcement or
Law enforcement's not saying nothing. That's the thing. Law enforcement, it's like, AK, like, I'm not from here. Like, I'm not from Gary. Like, I live here, but I'm not from here.
yeah.
I have never seen nothing like this in my life. Like, this is just insane. Like, it's like they deal with what they want to deal with. Like, right now, there was one of the councilman's wife, I think. She was found shot in her driveway, and they ruled it foul play, but it still got put on her death certificate as undetermined. So now they're making a big deal about that's being covered up and this and that. And I mean, I don't understand none of this. I really don't. And it's like they don't want to touch any of it. They're just here just to be here, it
If
seems
she
like.
got if she got unalived in her driveway and she didn't do it herself,
Exactly.
then that's murder and that should have been
Exactly.
put on the actual autopsy.
Thank you. That's what everybody's saying.
What is going on with the corruption? I've seen it in multiple true crime. My true crime people are out here speaking and they're all like, my gosh, this place is so corrupt and this is going on and that's going on and listen to the corrupt. I mean, like my dad was a cop. I know that there's corruption, right? But it seems like it's in everything. In everything.
Hmm. Yeah.
I mean, I know when my friends all got unalived, there was corruption. Like it's like there's I don't get it.
Yeah. And then like when I was in school, I had to do this paper on I'm trying to think how to say this in a TikTok friendly way. I had to do a paper on substances in areas, and I found out that Gary got like I think it was like $250,000 um to help with the substance problem in their area. All they did was get a Narcan vending machine. So I'm sitting here like, where's the rest of the money? I know that wasn't $250,000. Where's the rest of the money then?
Yeah.
Like, what did y'all do with it? Whose pocket did that go into? And where's the vending machine? Because I went to go look at the vending machine and it's not even there. So where's the vending machine at? Like, this is insane.
So was there ever any proof that she left that house?
No, that's my thing.
So
No,
nobody's ever seen her like when she left the house that night. No one ever saw her at a store or a gas station or
nope. Nobody ever laid eyes on her. Matter of fact, the thing is, okay, so she went to school with my son. School was out the second week of June. Nobody physically laid eyes on her since the second week of June.
so I was watching something where a guy, which is Kiera Bates's father,
Mm-hmm.
was stating that he saw her at a birthday party at the end of June. I think it was June 29th, maybe. And that's the last time he said, well, something about her family didn't have to see her, but I saw her at a birthday party on June 29th, a birthday party. So,
Yeah,
but if Kiera is in it with Jasmine,
yeah. How credible is it? Is my thing.
was there pictures of her at this said birthday party? Because you know, at birthday parties they take pictures of every,
Right.
just take random pictures, and people are caught in pictures sometimes when they don't even know it.
Yeah.
Ugh. I don't know. I don't understand why. I mean, I would love to know what they found in the house.
Yeah. 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 And what makes me so this makes me mad at myself. Um, because you know how they had said that she was pregnant and supposedly by the aunt's boyfriend. Well, while in school, I was door dashing to make some money, and I just happened to DoorDash in that area, and I didn't realize up until a couple weeks ago that I DoorDashed to that house.
Oh,
And I was like, I'm looking at the map and I'm like, oh snap, like that's the house that I DoorDashed to. And I specifically remember that because it seemed like everything that they had ordered was not in the store because it was at Dollar General, I remember, and they didn't have anything that they wanted. And I remember trying to, get in contact with the customer and they weren't answering. And I'm like, oh my God, like they're not. And I remember them ending up getting just two things. And if I'm not mistaken, they were, and I don't even want to say, never mind. I'm not even going to say this. I'll message this to you because I don't want to put this on the internet. So I'll message this part to you. I don't even want to put this out there. But yeah, I did deliver to that house and it was just very odd. It was odd. Very, very odd. But there's no way you just disappear.
mm-mm. No. And my thing is that it does seem like it was the day before school, so she knew that
Right,
she was going to
exactly.
have to be held accountable for something. She was going to have to answer to where her daughter was.
Exactly.
And they didn't really think that through very well because that's pretty damning. Like
Hmm.
the day before she. So my question is, was she really pregnant, or was this a story that they fabricated, that somebody fabricated?
Yeah, that's another thing. And yeah, you know what, guys? And that's another thing. Because everybody and their mama around here has them ring cams and, all those cameras just because of how bad the area is. Because I got them all around my house. And so you would think, like, if anybody, when a minor motion detected, so anytime anybody passes, it picks people up. So you would think if she walked past, it's going to pick her up walking past. That's what makes me think she did not leave that house. She did not walk out of the house. And then when the cops did come, The mom is doing laundry? Why? Why are you doing laundry? Why do you have her bedding in the dryer? Why? That made no sense. The only time I do my kids' laundry like that when I'm doing their bedding is like when they leave and, go stay with a family member. They're out of town. That's my my kids laugh and say that's my coping skill when they're away is I start washing all their laundry and, doing like their bedding. Why are you washing her bedding?
Yeah. No, this is about Janiah McMichael out of Gary, Indiana. Um, I this is all really fishy, but if the FBI didn't find red stuff there, then they may have just I don't know what words I can use on TikTok.
Yeah,
They might have used manipulation around the neck
yeah,
or
yeah.
something like that so that there would be no red stuff.
But you know what I was thinking, AK? Because the grandmother said the littlest one, for some reason, is now acting like really nervous and really just weird around getting in the bathtub.
Mm,
And now the little girl's talking about, oh, the mommy took Janiyah to the water. See where I'm going with that one?
well, then maybe they didn't take her to the river at all.
Exactly.
Maybe they just,
Yep, yep,
maybe she went in to take a bath and,
yep, yep. That's what I was thinking.
hmm. And if that's the case, then there's not really going to be, and if it happened in June and the FBI didn't go in until after she was reported missing in August, if it happened in a bathtub, there's probably not going to be any evidence.
No. Mm-mm. I
Well,
think at this point it's just putting enough pressure on the mom to get her to just confess. Like at this point, just tell what you did. Like it's obvious. It's obvious. Like just and as a mother, I can't. I would lay down my life for mine. I really would. I would give up my life for mine. I could never see doing something like that. I would lay down my life for my dog. I mean, I couldn't do
me
that.
too. Me too. I'm gonna look up this address of hers because I'm curious about what it looks like from the outside. Reason being is was it easy for them to get the body out of the house?
Yeah,
Um,
front and back.
and this is in Gary, Indiana,
But I would think the front it would have more traffic because it's a main street.
right? Come on. Ooh, can I look in the house? I always like to see if Zillow 1950. Where's that? So it looks like it's a two-story house. 2 or 3 story. It looks like it's got an attic. Hold on, I gotta download it.
And the crazy thing is, what's so like, there's always something going on around here. Always, it's always this person missing, that person missing. You know, this person unalive, that person. I don't know why this one is bothering me so much. Like it, it is just really irritating my soul.
I literally pulled up Google Maps, right? I had put the address in, then it said I had to download the app. I download the app and I'm like zooming in, zooming in, zooming in. I'm zooming into my own home. Okay, I'm like, wow, this looks familiar. Like, this looks real familiar. Okay, let's try this again. Oh my word. I'm like, oh gosh, that what?
Their house looks just like mine.
I mean, I live in a townhouse complex. I just don't even, that's hilarious. I was like, what? This is weird. Okay, here we go again. All right. Okay. Oh, this house looks abandoned. Wait.
It should be right across from an abandoned. It
Oh,
should be a
so it's
row.
apartments. It's a row house.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I see now. Okay, so there would be no way that they could go out the front. I mean, you could. The street's not very far from the front.
Mm-mm.
Like, I mean, you could walk down the walk, but
It's a pretty good little walk though, because like I said, I've delivered there, and I was kind of mad because I had so many bags. So
all right, I want to see the back. How can I get to the back? All right, so across the street, that's the abandoned house that Antonio said that he went and looked in, which is really spooky. It's like,
yeah, yeah.
and there's another one right beside it.
They're everywhere. They're everywhere around here. For every one good house, you have like six. And then the crazy thing is, right down the street on the corner is a church, which does have a camera, and I think they checked that camera and didn't find anything.
I see the church. Okay. I don't. All right, so it's a 2-story. Man, I need to get to the back. How can I get to the back? Move me out. Unzoom me. There we go. Now I'm in the back. Okay. Okay, so in the back is a parking lot. And the back is more private.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the only people across the street is no people in the front because it's abandoned homes, you have fences in the back of other homes. So those homes wouldn't have seen anything.
Nope.
The only people that could have seen anything would be the homes right there in that row house. Wow.
And then it makes you question, like, did they hear commotion? Like, you didn't hear anything? You didn't.
And then if she would have left in the middle of the night, where the hell is she going? Like, I'm like this street. Like,
Exactly.
where the hell is she going? Like, where's she walking to if she is?
It's pitch black. Like, it's so dark you can't see because there's no street lights.
And that street ends into like there's a railroad track and then the woods. There's woods right here.
They've searched the woods supposedly.
Did they?
They took cadaver dogs. They took drones. Um, I know they did a grid search.
What about this pond right here?
I think they're gonna search the pond as soon as it unfreezes.
Do you know what pond I'm talking about? That's at the end of Virginia Street, going into the
Yeah,
woods.
yeah, just that random little.
It looks like there's kind of a couple of them. Like,
Yeah,
and that's right beside Highway 94. There's so much right there, though. There's a lot of woods. There's also another looks like lake, pond, or over near Martin Luther King Drive, which is just a hop, skip, and a jump.
yeah. Now I know that private investigator, he just bought, I think, like a boat and some other stuff, some diving equipment, so that he can personally go search the water himself.
So you're saying that they did search Okay, so at the end of Virginia Street, well, going over 11th by the railroad track. There's woods right there. It's like, is this what they searched right here?
Yes. Yeah.
Because that's not very far from her house.
Yeah, they did search that.
What's this? Some sugar company? I don't know. I mean, but all they would have had to have done was get her in the car. And it's hard telling where they could have taken her. Wait, what's this? AK, that's Lake Michigan. Oh, heavens. I hope that she's not in Lake Michigan because that's huge. I saw the edge of a water and I was like, what's this? And then I made the map bigger and I'm like, it's the Great Lake. The Great Lake. Yeah.
And I'm not a betting person, but I'm willing to bet she's going to be closer than everybody thinks once it comes down to it.
I mean, I think it's great that he searched some abandoned places because I mean, if there's a lot of abandoned places, you know. But how do I get back to the street view? I don't know. So the private investigator, who is that? What's his name?
Mr. Kevin Collins. So, trying to remember, I think it was the mom called him in the
The mom?
beginning. I believe, I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Maybe the grandma. Someone called him in the very beginning. And he started he started out but then when he started asking too many questions, it was like mom wanted him to back off, like, okay, we're done with you. We don't want you on this no more. And he's like, no, I'm on this now. I'm going to see it through until we find her. So he started, asking a lot of questions, and he wasn't feeling right about the mom because a lot of the dots just weren't adding up. And that's when he was just saying, like, I don't feel good about this with you. So he's just kind of doing it, winging it on his own now because he just wants her to be found at this point. He officially doesn't work for anybody. He's just doing it out of the kindness of his heart so that she can be found.
It looks like, from what I can see, that row of apartments, it looks like one of them does have like a ring doorbell or something. And it's the 1955 address,
Mm,
which is the next apartment over.
I would hope that common sense would have told them to check that. But, oh God, oh Jesus, because like with mine, I know mine only goes so far. So if this happened way back in June and she was just reporting it in August,
A lot of camera footage would already be like. See, and if she was walking, there's a store, Sam's
yeah,
Market.
yeah, there's Sam's, and then there's a liquor store there. There's a gas station, but then too, there's projects over there. That's one thing that worries me. So let's hypothetically say she really did walk out. There's projects over there that are so bad. So bad. So bad. I don't go to that area there. It's that bad. She could easily just get snatched up and
I
something
would
happen.
I would really, really like to see this area searched right here. This is the end of the street past Sam's Market, like the one with there's like, looks like there's two ponds and like maybe a large pond or a small lake. And it's all woods all the way around it. And there's the highway right there.
Yeah, and there's a bridge that goes over it.
Yeah.
Now, my question, because I've never heard anybody mention it, does any of them have a car? I've never heard nobody mention if they have a car. Not a lot of people out here have vehicles.
I don't know how often they update Google Maps or whatever. That's what I'm looking on right now. But there are two white cars right behind their residence. So in the parking lot, usually people park behind where they live or in front of where they live. And it looks like there's an apartment on the end and two cars behind that. There's an apartment beside that, two cars behind that. Then there's two empty spots, and then there's two white cars. Now the two empty spots would be for her neighbors, not for them. And then there's two white cars, and then there's a black car, an empty space, another white car, an empty space. So it looks like there's two white cars for that residence.
Take a screenshot of that, and I have to go out later. I'm going to take a picture, and we'll compare it.
You're going to go behind there and see?
Heck yeah.
Yeah, because it looks like, I don't know if these parking spots are labeled, but it literally looks like there's two parking spots per each apartment.
Well, I can't even say that because I was going to say, because she did DoorDash that day, because I do remember delivering that DoorDash. But I do DoorDash to people who do have vehicles a lot.
Yeah. Well, I would say that they didn't take her out the front of the house. If they tried to remove her from the house, I believe it was probably through the back to the cars. And I honestly think that they should go and look at the end of Virginia Street, where all that water in that woods is, right at the dead end. I mean, all the way through there is just. Because, honestly, a lot of people, from what I've heard, when they try to dispose of something, they dispose of where they know. You
Yeah.
don't typically just drive around and then, you dispose of where you know. And if they already searched going the other way on Virginia and they already searched that area, I would say that that would be a pretty good place to start. Because this whole area, because look at this. This whole area right here is nothing but woods and water. There's a couple little businesses, but like, she's probably not too far from home. She's probably right there somewhere.
That is so sad.
Because if you go north, south, west, if you go east, you're going to run right into Lake Michigan. Because that's what I just did. And you're not going to go over that way because that's where all those industrial parks are. There's a lot of cameras and stuff over there. You're not going to go over there and fuck around in the industrial parks.
No, plus they got it blocked off.
Do
You
they?
can't get in there. Yeah. You can't get in without badges and stuff.
So going that direction, I don't think is what happened. So what river did you say?
Little Calumet River.
Where's that at?
Should be right there next to MLK. MLK Boulevard. Malcolm X Boulevard.
What? I almost almost said, do I've got brain damage? I do. Okay. So MLK Drive?
Yeah.
Okay, so I see where that's at. Is it towards the 94?
Oh, I think so. Let me see your map.
I just can't see a river. So this is
I think, what is it? MLK and okay, look by MLK and 21st Avenue.
okay, MLK. There's 45th, 21st,
21st Avenue.
93rd,
Or 20, yeah, 21st.
101st. I'm going the wrong direction. Hold on. 21st. There we are. 21st. Okay, I see where 21st is.
It should be close, and it should be like to the left-hand side of that.
A river?
It could be a different type of body of water.
I don't see a fucking river. I'm like, I know what a river looks like. I'm like, wait, here's another. Is that where I was a minute ago? Yeah, that's where I was a minute ago. I'm telling you what, like all of that by 94, all of this green area needs to be, well, that it needs to be, people need to go there.
Yeah.
That's a lot of green area. It ends, like Virginia Street ends right into all that green. I don't see a river. Maybe he's talking about, there it is.
Oh, you see it?
I see it now. It's not, it goes catty corner. Wait a second. So this river, oh, it's not really that long of a river either.
Mm-mm.
Really? Hold on a second. I'm following this river all the way up.
For
So
some reason, that seems to be the spot for people to put people that they have done things to. I don't know why.
I'm traveling upwards to see where this river. Okay. Okay, I see it. So the river is really wide and then it gets really narrow down by where you were talking about. That's why I couldn't see it. It was really, really narrow. But wait, where am I at now? That river isn't very far away.
Mm-mm. Nope.
And look at this portion of the river. So I went up to see where the river goes. I went until I got out of Gary and then I came back down. The river splits off and goes into like a well, it's still the river, but it goes off into this spot to where it looks like a really long like lake area. And then the river continues down where it gets narrower. But look at this part right here. So the river branches off and it goes right here, this spot right here. And then the river continues down this way, right? But it kind of like branches off right here. And
Yeah,
surrounded
I
by all of
noticed
this
that.
green.
I noticed that. I did. I noticed that. And then also there's like these like big old concrete tube thingies. I don't even know what they are, what you would call them. I don't know if they feed water into the river or out of or keep it from overflowing. I don't know what they do, but I saw those too, and I'm like, what in the world?
So that river, I understand now why he wants to go into the river. But that because that river goes right down through all that green space that I was talking about.
Yeah,
It goes right down through it all. I don't know. I wish right now, seriously, I wish that I could go because I would go. I can't leave the state yet.
soon, my friend, soon.
Next month, I'll be able to travel around and be like, oh, so I see that green space. Okay, I'll go to that green space. Um, I know wintertime is so hard because it's so cold and it's dangerous.
Everything's just frozen. Water's frozen, and
I'm okay. How are you?
it's
Yeah.
just a sad, sad situation.
I mean, I really would like to know too if they had a car because that makes a difference. Because
Yeah, it does.
you're not gonna call an Uber to take a body out of your house,
Exactly.
and that means if they don't have a vehicle, then they would have had to contact somebody, which that implicates another person.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And who do they call when they need something? Kiera's family.
Exactly. Which would be who? That stepdaddy who said she was at the birthday party.
Mm-hmm. This is all alleged.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alleged.
This is alleged. This is us just talking. Mm.
Yepers. None of it makes any sense. None of it. And that's what everybody is saying. It doesn't make sense to anybody. Nobody. But at the same time, the mayor's not speaking on it. The police chief is not speaking on it.
Who's the mayor?
What is that fool's name? I don't even remember his name. It shows how much I pay attention.
Hey, Abby, how are you doing? I mean, we could I say we like I've got a mouse in my pocket, but um I I can always put a video out putting pressure. Like, hey, we're not
I
gonna talk
mean,
about it?
Mr. Collins did that. Like he made videos calling them out, like literally by name, tagging them and putting it on Facebook. Like, hey, what are you doing? You know, this child is missing and you're not doing nothing. Like, what are you doing? Are you gonna say anything? Are you gonna speak on it? Are you gonna do anything? Are you gonna hold? They didn't hold a press conference. Nothing.
Has there never been a
N-
presser?
Never.
Huh. Okay.
Never. But now here we go. And I'm not saying this, okay, now let me put this out there because I know it's gonna be some people that are gonna try to come for me for this. Go ahead if you want to, because I am biracial, okay? Now, there is a girl, Emma Baum. Emma Baum went missing. Emma Baum was 9 months pregnant when she went missing. Emma Baum is Caucasian. There was a press conference. Emma Baum went missing from the same street that Janiyah went missing from. There was a press conference. Police chief was there. The mayor was there. Emma's family was there. Everybody was over there. So
You
what are we
know,
doing?
you know, like I was talking about this yesterday. I'm dating a black guy and like we were hanging out in a parking lot the other day and he was so paranoid. And I was like, "Why are you so paranoid? Like we're just sitting here talking in the parking lot, like whatever." And he was like, he just looked at me, and I was like, "Oh, we're not the same." Like I don't fear law enforcement like he does. and it's
Mm-hmm.
and it's and it's and it's something that's totally different. And it like I hate that I'm so pasty because like it is a problem. Like
Yeah,
it is a problem, and it is a problem, and people who want to ignore it and act like it's not a problem, it is a fucking problem.
it is. And it's a bigger problem than what people think because, so, like I said, I went to school to be a substance abuse counselor. I learned in school that when it comes down to ethnicity, a Caucasian female is more likely to be put into a rehabilitation center than a Hispanic or African American female. They'll just get thrown back out on the streets to do the same cycle over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
The Caucasian will go to a rehab.
I had a
Now,
I had an instance that happened a couple weeks ago where I work. Somebody with a boy and his friends, probably he was probably about 16, 17 years old. And I watched them and I knew they were thieving. I knew they were stealing. And so the first two guys left the store, but I walked over to in front of the door and I said, "Hey, what's up? What's going on?" And he said, "Nothing." And I said, "Come on." I said, "You can tell me." He said, "I'm stealing, ma'am." And I said, "I know." I said, "I'm not going to chase you." I said, "I'm not going to call the cops on you." I said, "But what I want to tell you is this." I said, "I have 11 felonies." I said, "And I literally stood before a judge and he didn't send me to prison for 15 years. He gave me a lenient sentence, basically told me I had to do some therapy and go to probation for a year." I said, "But I'm telling you this, you do not have the same luxuries that I do." I said,
Mhm.
and I know for a fact that they would come and put you in jail, and you as a 16, 17-year old would be put with probably adults, and it's not the same. It's not the same for me and you. And I know that. And I said, also, I said, "Do you like how," I said, "Do you have a relationship with your parents?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, do you like how you can go to them and you can get hugs from them and hang out with them and have fun with them and all that?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "You go to jail, you don't have that anymore. You don't have
Nope.
the luxury of even hugging your mom." I said, "That's not how they do it here in Columbus anymore. You can maybe sit through a window, but you're
Not
not going to hug
anymore.
your mama. You're not gonna hug her." I said, "Listen, like I said, please just change your life." So he left. He left I let him leave. He turned around, he sat the stuff down first though, pulled him out of his pockets and he left. I didn't know that there was other people in the store, but there was a black woman in there. And she came up to me and she scared me because I didn't know anybody else was in the store. She said, "I hope that if my child was in the same situation and did that, that there was somebody like you to talk to them." And I said, "I don't want anybody to make the mistakes that I've made. Like, ever. I don't. I don't want that for fucking anyone. But I am not dumb. I know that me being white, I am fucking privileged, and it's not the same. It should be all fucking the same, but it's just not."
Mhm.
So, like, I get that, and then I was sitting in the car with my man, and he's saying, and I'm just like, we don't think about that kind of thing. White people don't sit and think about those kind of things because we don't go through the same shit.
But
So
you know what the craziest thing is though? And this is, it's insanely wild to me. Like, okay, you expect it to come from, like, a white cop. Yeah, okay, here comes a white cop, I'm gonna get harassed. You don't expect for a black cop to walk up to a black man and harass him. Come to Gary, that's what you're gonna get.
that's a
And
thing.
yes, 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 I have watched it with my own two eyes. Like, but you don't want to sit here and work on what's wrong. You don't want to sit here and right the wrongs. And you know what it all comes down to? The root cause of all the problems that's going on in Gary, Indiana is the substance abuse.
Yeah.
That is the root cause.
Yeah.
That is the root cause. And the thing is, when I found out that they got all that grant money to change it, and they didn't do it. That explained everything to me. That explained it all.
Do you know if the mom and the girlfriend has any kind of substance abuse issues?
Substance, I don't know. I would assume, I don't want to assume nothing. I think there may be some mental things going on. And I've noticed around here that the mental and the substance go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Oh, Melody, I've heard about Bloomington. Oh, boy. Boy, oh,
So,
boy. And I think that's why the Child Protective Services was in and out all the time.
I mean, you see by those text messages that were put out there, which how did anybody get those text messages?
I have no clue. That was insane to me. That was
That's what
insane.
I don't understand how those text messages got out because I mean, people have fabricated text messages before. I just per those text messages, if those text messages are actually real and those are Jasmine's text messages, you can tell that she was struggling. She was struggling.
Hmm.
So you can tell
Yeah.
that.
And that's another thing. Around here, the mental health care, it sucks. It it's non-existent. I'm gonna put it like that. It is non-existent. So here we go once again with me, in schoolwork. I had to research and look up, some rehabilitation centers and some healthcare centers here. I come up and I have like 20 facilities. So I had to call each facility and act like I was had a child that I was putting into the facility, and I had to ask these questions. Out of all 20, I called them. Out of all 20 of them places, only one of them was actually open. One. One was actually open.
It's so crazy. It really is. Like, you know, it makes me wonder, did she snap?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did she just snap? And I would really like to, and we're not going to know until she's found if she was pregnant. I mean,
Hmm.
we're not going to know. That could have just been a made up story
Yeah.
to be like, oh, yeah, that's why we got in an argument because
That's right, because it did come out of her mouth.
I wonder if these two are they still together? The mom and her girlfriend?
To my knowledge, I haven't heard that they're not.
Oh.
I'm just wondering, and I don't know why this bothers me either, but when she did that very first interview, I'm wondering why she did it where she did it. Because where she did it was way down in Maryville. Because she was in that shopping center where I go all the time.
Where she did what?
Her interview, the very first interview, where she was fake crying. Janaya, if you see this, just come home. Why are you doing it way down there when you live down here? I don't know why. I don't know why, but that didn't sit well with me either.
Eddie Melton.
Yeah, oh yeah. No,
That's the
military.
mayor, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because his main concern right now is getting the Chicago Bears to get their stadium here in Gary.
Oh, that's his major concern?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Chicago Bear Stadium?
Yeah.
He wants it down there in Gary?
Yeah, because the Chicago Bears are talking about bringing their stadium here to Indiana instead of in Illinois. So everybody's in competition, and his main thing is we have the Gary Airport, so everybody can fly into the Gary Airport and just be right here. They don't have to go far.
So he just
Forget
wants
we got
he wants the money.
forget we got all these missing children and people and all this substance abuse running around and all these unhinged people and all that. But let's get the Chicago Bears here.
That's a priority. Gary, Indiana police chief.
I know. I think it's Cannon, something Cannon.
Derek Cannon.
Derek Cannon, there you go.
Derek Cannon. All right. Now let's look up and see how many people are missing from Gary.
Huh, huh. So there's this one lady and her nephew that are still missing from when I was pregnant with my son. And my son is 10 now. And they're still missing. And the nephew was 2 when they went missing. They're not they're them two. They just walked off and vanished too. I remember that one because I was pregnant and I just cried and cried and cried about it. And I couldn't stop crying. I think it was the hormones.
They have like a couple people missing put up here when I put it in. It says Maria Rapida, Emma Baum, Keona Turner, and Shannon Winters.
Never heard of those. Well, Emma Baum, yeah.
List of missing persons from 2024. There she is. So they're saying 4 juveniles in 2024. Kaylee Cox, Janiyah McMichael, Maria Rapida, Jaden Rapida. Wait, 2 Rapidas?
Jaden and Maria.
Wait, why are there 2 people with the same last name? Okay, sorry, now I've got to look into that because that's weird. All right.
Wait,
So
Jaden and Maria.
Maria and Jaden
I don't even remember hearing about that.
Rapida. And they were missing on May 28th, 2024. They're juveniles, so I don't know the names of them yet. It doesn't have. It says missing/runaway juveniles. Missing adults: Emma Baum, Keona Turner, and Shannon Winters. Listen, though, that's like what? I don't know if Jaden is a female or a male, but it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 females and possibly a male missing in 2024 out of Gary. That's a lot of missing.
Yeah, just for one little city.
1991, 82, 99. Oh, so Maria Rapida was born in July of 2009, and Jaden was born in March of 2024. So maybe this is possible, like a family abduction or something. I don't know.
My daughter's 18 and she was 2007. So maybe that was her baby and she had the baby and ran away or something.
Could be. Maybe they're not siblings. Maybe it is a mother and a child. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. But This is just 2024. I haven't even looked at 2025. Have they? So who was the one that you said was the Caucasian girl?
That was Emma Baum.
Emma Baum. Has she ever been found?
Nope. Neither has the baby she was pregnant with.
Oh, she was the one that was pregnant.
So I think last year the Family Dollar, not too far from me, like 5 minutes away from my house, just spontaneously caught on fire, like roaring flames. Allegedly, they're saying maybe, coulda, woulda, maybe.
Hmm. Oh wait, that's for the whole state of Indiana. Nope. Keona Turner. I mean, you would think that they would have a press conference.
Yeah, no, that's too much.
So it says when I looked up Gary, Indiana missing women 2025, it brings up Emma Baum and Janiah McMichael. Just the two of
Mm-hmm.
them. Just the two of them. For Emma, it says missing since October 24. She was pregnant and disappeared from her boyfriend's home. Her family's actively searching, suspecting foul play. Police are investigating. Then it says Janiah McMichael, a teen missing from Gary. Her case involves the FBI with concerns she may be a victim of trafficking, and authorities are seeking public help.
What? Get the man. I
I mean, in order to be trafficked, you would have had to left the house.
exactly.
And the way
Exactly. I think Gary, Indiana dropped the ball somewhere, and yeah, yeah. Because what it is Mr. Collins called the FBI. He's the one that called the FBI in because Gary, Indiana wasn't doing anything. So they're trying to cover their bums. So yeah, they're gonna call it trafficking to cover their bums. If it was trafficking, then I'm the Queen of England.
what I don't understand is why are they not okay? Just like you brought up, why are they not treating it with the same energy?
Mm-hmm.
Emma Baum, a pregnant lady, Caucasian. Janiah McMichael, supposedly pregnant, black. Emma gets a presser, but now they're just wanting to say Janiah might have been trafficked.
Yeah.
Where's the
Oh,
where's the thought? Why? Why do you think that?
exactly.
I don't know. I would really like to know what they found at the house because I mean, if they haven't even charges or anything against the mom. The grandma about the water. Where did she say that at? Is there a video or?
Yes. It is. Where was I watching that? Oh my goodness, child, I be everywhere. Believe it was on YouTube. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to say that.
You're fine.
Yes, I think that's where it was. What I'll do is I'll DM you links to all of the videos that I watch.
Okay.
That way, if you want to watch them, you can. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that's where it was. It was on there.
Yeah, because I would like to see. Does the grandma did she put her name out there?
I think so. I don't think I really paid attention to it though.
I've got
I'm pretty sure Mr. Collins did say it a few times. I just did not pay attention.
Is Mr. Collins, does he have a YouTube or a TikTok or?
Kevin Collins. Kevin Collins, KC the bodyguard.
Oh, Casey the bodyguard's Kevin Collins? Okay.
Yeah.
I just ran into him on TikTok. Okay. All right. Casey the bodyguard. All right, I'm going to go watch some of his stuff.
And then there is, I watched all his stuff, and then yeah, I'll just send you the links.
Okay. We have a lot of missing people too. Down from where I'm from in Ohio, there's a place called Chillicothe, and there's so many missing women from there.
I have a friend that lives there.
What's your question? You have a friend that lives there?
Uh-huh. And my stepdad actually lives in Mansfield.
Ooh, Mansfield. I know where that's at. Oh, I was just looking for something, and now I can't remember what I was looking for. Listen, have you guys seen these kids? They're so cute! And plus, they love Taylor Swift. If you don't follow them, you should. It's One Day Kids Africa. I follow them because I think they're fucking great. They make me smile.
Maybe they rude. Don't even know how to
They make them smile.
explain it, but
All right.
This is the lady that was pregnant and found.
Is this the lady that was pregnant and found? No. You think of Rebecca Park. I'm talking about Janiyah McMichael from Gary, Indiana. Repost. I've reposted. I've actually put them on my story
it's like
too.
heaven. This all was out.
Here, I'll put them on my story. I love putting them on my story. I've been doing that all week. Every time I see a Taylor Swift dance they do, I'm like, ah! I'm a dork. I'm a nerd. Can't help it. All right.
All right. Well, it was nice throwing ideas back and forth with you. I will send you all those links.
Okay, yeah, send that to me because I'm going to make a video to Mr. Eddie Melton.
Yeah. And then if I come across anything new, if I hear anything, I'll definitely keep you in the loop, let you know.
Okay. Sounds good.
I'll go feed my little fur baby because he's hungrier than the real babies.
Right. Mine's sitting here by my feet like, Mom, I want some chicken. So,
I can hear mine pacing upstairs. I'm down in the basement. He's upstairs. I can hear him pacing. He's a 125-pound German Shepherd.
yeah. Well, thanks for popping in.
No problems. I will talk to you later. Have fun on your day. Enjoy them greens. I love greens. I'm making some
I've
tomorrow.
never had them, so I'm excited.
They're tasty. All right. Talk to you later.
All right. See you.
Bye.
Man, they changed it. They changed. You're gonna have to let yourself out. They changed it to where I can't for some reason now. There used to be when you click on a box, it would say disconnect. I don't know if there was an update or what, but happy date day. Thank you. All the time I spend alone in the tower. Um, oh, I was gonna look up Casey the bodyguard. I saw him earlier when I was looking at things. Now, how about a son? Come on, give me just 10 seconds. Well, man, you see, today is Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Could have been at home, with our family, kids, but I can't enjoy Christmas because we're constantly thinking about tonight. As you can see, we out here searching. We're not gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? Man, this baby should be at home. You know what I'm saying? With our family celebrating these holidays. Not missing. I literally been thinking all day of the right words to say.
You scroll past this.
Oh, I hate that. I hate when somebody doesn't follow you. You can only send one message. I always forget about it and I send a short message and I'm like, oh man, I should have sent a longer message and not just a short message. So I want to look up I was wanting to look up Facebook. Huh. Excuse me. It's gonna be 30 there. Do you know how cold it is here? I don't. Hey Siri, what's the temperature here? Hey Siri, what's the temperature?
Mm-hmm.
It's 24 here right now, Daddy. 24. Oh, found you. Found you. Wait, so why haven't you put anything out here since? You know about the white GPD white vans that sat in the back of Jasmine McMichael's apartment? What? What does that mean? Wait, why is there no sound? Oh, I hate when there's no sound. Wait, why is there no sound? He rides a bike. What? What are you talking about? My tablet's about to die. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna get off here. I gotta make a video to Gary, Indiana mayor, I guess. That's what I'm gonna do. I was wanting to find though on the book face. Why is it that my phone? There's no volume on my phone. He rides a motorcycle to work. Oh my word. It's too cold for all that. Antonio Rogers. Is there anybody out here for this girl? Like, sitting here talking about her and like trying to get people to look for her? Is there any family? Did I yawn? I'm sorry. Okay, my phone. What the heck? Why is this not working? Okay. So volume on my book face isn't working. I gotta go get a shower and get ready for my date. I'm so excited. I haven't been this excited. I haven't been on a date in a long time. I gotta fix my hair. I gotta look nice. What? What? My tablet's dying. My tablet's dying. I was going to show you guys what I'm going to wear tonight. Do you want to see it? Do you want to see what I'm going to wear? Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe one night. Hi, buddy. Hi, my baby boy. So, I gotta figure out a way to look at my phone. All right. So I'm gonna wear this pink shirt. And then I'm wearing this sweater. I'm gonna wear this sweater. I'm gonna wear a pink shirt under it. And I'm gonna wear a pair of jeans. No hat. I'm gonna fix my hair. And I'm going to be super cute. And I'm going to have it dying. I'm gonna have a nice time. That's all I can do, right? Oh. Um. I don't even know. Oh, wait, what just happened? Is Joby in here? Oh, I'm not crying. I haven't cried at all today. Um, is Joby in here? I think I just deleted Joby on accident. I think I deleted Joby on accident. Yeah, I don't own anything really. I think I only owned one thing that was pink. I think I deleted Joby. Listen, I think I did. So, wait, what? What's happening? Sorry, I'm just now seeing something that is very important. What the hell? Hold on, I have to mute myself real quick. Sorry. One of my friends having an emergency and I just now am seeing it. It's crazy. I Something happened. I don't know what I just did. His photo wasn't. Hold on, I'll text you in the Discord. Gosh, silly. Oh, silly, 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 silly. All right. So anyway, I gotta go. It's 5 o'clock. I gotta go get ready for my date. I'm gonna, because I think I'm gonna go take a shower and stuff, and then I think I'm going to come back and make a video about Janiyah Mike McMichael, and then go and then leave. Anyway, love you guys.